Hello all, this is Sports Card Corner and I've got another video today. This is a PSA reveal that just came in. This is a 100 card bulk sub and it's got a mix of basketball, a little bit of baseball. So let's go ahead and get right into it. These are in no particular order as far as player or sport or anything. They come mixed up from PSA. And I haven't seen the grades on all these cards, so let's see what we got here. So the first one up here is a Luka Doncic rookie card from the National Convention 2019. Got a Gem Mint 10, so pretty nice on that grade, of course. And this is the numbered version of 299, so pretty cool with that grade there. Gotta like the Luka. There's a few more of these in the order, a couple of different numbered parallels from the same set as well. Nice shiny hollowed foil there. Next up we have a Ronald Acuna Jr. This is the hollow silver Phoenix card design out of Chronicles. This is the rookie card and it got a Gem Mint 10. Lots of shine and refraction on that card there. Clean overall. This is not numbered as I recall. I don't see any numbering on there. So Ronald Acuna Jr. And a Michael Jordan. This is a master collection. These are, in fact, this got a PSA 9 there, as you can see. I love that photo, fadeaway jump shot, classic Michael Jordan. Picked this one out actually from ComC. Got it in, looked pretty nice. I could tell it was centered pretty well. So went ahead and sent that in. These are numbered on the back, like a stamp in the very top. It's kind of hard to see there. This is number 106 out of 500. Again, there, well, there you go. You can see it better now there. So pretty cool card. These have a thicker card stock, so slabbed in the thick holder here. And it's a little odd. Sometimes PSA puts the thicker cards in the thicker holder, and some of the jersey cards that are thinner, they'll put in regular holders. So they're, from what I've seen, not real consistent on that, but you know, it is what it is. So next up, a Michael Jordan. Got a couple of these in this order. These were pretty tough here. These were 8s. Centered nice, but I'm not sure what went wrong on these. You know, I opened a case of these rack packs where you can get these cards, pull these cards from, and I just couldn't quite put my finger on it. I pulled about 6 or 7 that I thought might be grade worthy, and I think they just had a little bit of imperfection along some of these white borders that were just tough to see or spot. So I sent in, I believe, 3 of these in this order, and they all got 8s. So there was something going on with them that I missed apparently on those. But classic photo from the dunk contest, I believe back in '88. Here's another one, PSA 8. All right, now this next Jordan here is really a head scratcher. This came back in excellent to mint 6, so PSA 6, and I don't know what went wrong with this card. I mean, if you happen to see it, maybe there's something on the surface. I mean, the edges and corners look pretty good. I was thinking a 9 on this card, maybe a shot at a 10, but it came back at 6, so it's a real head scratcher for me. So, you know, I just don't see it. You know, it happens sometimes, and this one was a definite surprise. Disappointment on that card for sure. Next up, we've got a Michael Jordan Mint 9 Goodwin Champions. Love the pose on this card. Not centered the best, but good enough for a 9. Otherwise, pretty clean all the way around. Mint 9 on the 2009 Goodwin Championships. Next up, we got a De'Aaron Fox. Got some De'Aarons in this order as well. Hometown guy for me, and I love his talent and his potential. This is the Prism base from 2017. Base rookie card, came back at Gem Mint 10. Center pretty nice, and as you can see on the back, this one does have clean corners and edges and such all the way around, so very nice card there. And then we got a De'Aaron Hyper Prism, Luck of the Lottery, came back at Gem Mint 10. Not a huge fan of the hypers, like the silvers better and some of the other colors, but this one looked really nice, so I figured I'd go ahead and send that in. And that's a good one to get Gem Mint 10. Next up, we've got the blue base rookie card out of Select of De'Aaron, and this one came back Gem Mint 10, so definitely a nice grade on this card here. These are numbered on the back to 299. Again, out of Select. Clean card. Just opened De'Aaron. Really starts to reach his potential. He's getting there. He's been playing a lot better. Kings have had struggles this year, mostly with injuries to their key guys, including De'Aaron, who missed about 17 games with an ankle injury. So in this, we're not even to the All-Star break, so that's quite a few games to miss. Same with Marvin Bagley. So this is a De'Aaron, same card as before. This one got a Mint 9. All right, and next up here we have the silver, same card, got a Gem Mint 10. Super clean, just love this card. I'm a big fan of Select. I do like Prism, of course, but Select, I believe, is just really nice designs for the most part in the years, and you can get the silvers and the blues and all the different parallels and stuff at quite a bit less than the regular Prism brand. So I think they're a good value, although the market is starting to catch up a bit on some of those, particularly silvers. Here's a De'Aaron premium box set. Mint 9. These are numbered out of 199. I thought this would gem, honestly. I thought this was good enough to get a 10. So, I guess there's something on the card there that just held it back. But anyway, sharp looking card out of the box set. All right, and there's a couple of these here. This is a Court Kings rookie Mint 9 of De'Aaron, and this is the level 2 right up here, level 2. So there's 4 levels of Court Kings, 1, 2, 3, and 4, all progressively more difficult to find, and in terms of odds to pull. So obviously your 4s are super rare and tough to find. I do have a couple of 4s of De'Aaron, or at least one 4, I think. PSA 9 for my collection, actually. Here's the same card and another Mint 9. All right. Okay, next case here we got De'Aaron Court Kings. This one got a Gem Mint 10. This is the rookie level 1. So that's the easiest one to pull. It's nice to get that Gem Mint 10 grade. Kind of nice. I've always liked some of the colorful designs of the Court Kings. I kind of feel like it's probably one of those brands, either like it or you don't, and I happen to like that one. So next up we have the Chronicles Blue Parallel rookie card of De'Aaron. These are numbered, so you got the rookie card right up there in the foil there. So I got a Mint 9, pretty cool design, and there's the numbering on the back there to 149, so 37 to 149. This one looked pretty good. Probably that top right edge may have held it back, corner there. I don't know, maybe from a 10, but as you can see, everything else looks pretty nice, I think. And on any of my videos, if you happen to see something, catch something on any of these cards, flaw or whatever, let me know in the comments, because sometimes I miss things and I'm scratching my head, so feel free to chime in on what you see as well. Cornerstones insert card downtown. This is the Gem Mint 10, De'Aaron from his rookie year. So it's a rookie insert. These were a case hit. You've seen some of these in my other videos. I just think they're a good long-term investment. They're real popular with the design, and these rookie inserts being a case hit, they're super tough to pull. I think it's a 20 card set. This is number 13. Or no, sorry, this is DT3, so that's number 3 in the set. But I think they're about a 20 card set. So do the math on that. It takes you 20 cases, right, to get a De'Aaron or whoever you're looking for. So tough to find on those. All right, next up, another De'Aaron hollow rookies insert from the rookie year. Gem Mint 10. These are not numbered. And I have a couple of these. There's one. There's a second 10. Just make sure your centering is looking pretty good on these. Otherwise, these are not too hard to get 10s on. All right, then I did get another one, Mint 9. So I had sent these in and a lot of Bagley's in. You know, this is bulk service, so it took several months for them to process. These went in before the season, so if you're wondering, man, why did you send in so many De'Aarons? And also, as you'll see here, there's a group of Bagleys in here because, hey, you know, they're not playing very well. Well, they were already sent in before the season. I thought they'd be good to have during the season to sell a few, obviously keep some for my collection, but then sell a few. And then, like I said, with the injuries to key players, they just have gotten off to a real tough start to the season. And Bagley is still out, actually. So, all right. So anyway, this is the Optic Court King, Rookie Kings, sorry, Gem Mint 10. All right. So next up here, looks like we got a baseball coming here. This is Ronald Acuna Jr. This is the Topps Chrome update, Gem Mint 10 rookie debut. Okay. Gem Mint 10. And a second one of those right here. All right. Next case here, we've got a couple of these coming up. These are the Ronald Acuna Father's Day. This is one of the parallels, I believe. This one is numbered to $3.99 on the front. I thought these two that you'll see had a chance at Gem Mint, but they both came back 9s. So here's the second one. Looked very similar, pretty close there, but they both came back 9s. I just love the coloring on this card, so I picked up a couple of those. All right, now we got a Ronald Acuna Gem Mint 10, Topps Chrome rookie card, just the base. Again, no numbering or anything like that. And of course, I do have a bunch of Lukas in this order as well, as I've been collecting a lot of Lukas, so they'll be coming up. So we have a Ronald Acuna Chronicles Hyper rookie card, Gem Mint 10. And I don't remember if these were, yeah, they are numbered. Right there in the middle, number 299, 197, and 299. Nice card there. All right, so a few Tom Brady's. I'm not a football collector, but I came up with a few odds and ends Tom Brady's, either from ComC or just low end stuff from card shows. They look nice, figured I'd go ahead and send them in. This one here got a Mint 9. This is a blue prism out of 2013 Prism. Really cool design, lots of shine. So a neat insert card there. So next up, a Tom Brady Gem Mint 10 2013 base prism. Let me see the back of that. Then we have a Mint 9 2015 Finest Tom Brady. This is just the base card. Easier than you think or harder than you think to to find gems on these because of all that chrome on the surface. Really shows scratches or imperfections. Sometimes there's little dimples or print spots. This one looked pretty good. Still got a 9 though. I was thinking it would get a 10, but not so much. All right, and a Tom Brady 2010 base finest, PSA 9. A 2010 Topps Chrome, Gem Mint 10. I think what drew me to this card when I bought it was the centering. It looked really nice all the way around, especially for chrome back in these years. It was definitely tough to find nicely centered copies of chrome. At least in basketball is what I was familiar with there, so nice to get a 10 on that. Then a couple of these here. These are the Tom Brady draft gems. So got a 9 and a 10. Okay, moving along here. Luka with another appearance. We've got the spokes, rainbow spokes parallel out of the National Convention. This one got a mint 9. This one's more rare. This one's numbered to 50, so I was really hoping I'd get a 10 on this one, but it wasn't to be there, so this is number 12 out of 50. But a mint 9 is very solid. Gotta watch the corners on some of these, and obviously your scratches for the most part. That all looks good. You're in good shape there. All right, so now Luka base prism rookie card, got a Gem Mint 10. So I bought these. I have a couple base prisms in this order. Bought them in a card show months ago before the prices went up. I want to say I paid about 20 bucks each for them, 15 to 20 bucks a piece. You know what the going price was for at the time. So not a killer deal, but just, you know, what they were going for. Got them home. They looked really nice, so I sent them in. I love the centering on them. So this one came back at 10. I think 10s are going for right around 200 to 225 right now. So they are definitely up there in price now. And then here's the second one, Gem Mint 10 base Luka. Next up, we got a Chronicles base number 111 mint 9, which is certainly a misfire. This is one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest, Chronicles rookie card of Luka. So you really want to pull 10s on these if you're going to send any. Thought I'd get it, but not so much. Most of the Lukas I send in get 10s, so I can't complain really. But the 9s are just surprise me sometimes because I wonder what I miss. And like I said, they're head scratchers sometimes. So we got the number 553. This is known as the Crusade Luka. This is just the base rookie, base chrome. There's numbered parallels of this card. There's a red and a blue, green, other colors. Gem Mint 10, nice on that. And the Phoenix. Alright, Gem Mint 10. And again, these chrome cards are tough on surfaces, so they're not gimmies. I've got several that I purchased as well that I didn't send in because they just had little imperfections. So here's another Luka Phoenix. So you can see these guys here, real nice, nice quality on these cards. There's some blues of this Phoenix card in this order as well, somewhere here. So here's the last base card, I believe, of the Phoenix. Gem Mint 10. And here's another Luka. This is a green Chronicles parallel. And this one got a Gem Mint 10, so pretty nice to get that grade on a parallel. So the lettering down here is green. That's what makes it the parallel. It's nicely centered, and I watched that blue up there. That looks pretty clean all the way around, and You're in real good shape, typically on that card there. Same card here. This is the bronze version, actually, the bronze parallel. So your writing down here is in bronze. The regular version or base version is just a silver gray, I would say silver mostly. You'll see it, it's a silver color. That's the regular one. Any other color than that is a parallel for that card. All right, so we've got a green Studio Luka, Gem Mint 10. So this, your backdrop is green, and you got your lettering up here in green too. Multiple parallels of this card exist out there too, red, green, blue, and bronze, and so forth. All right, and here's the base. So you can see the text and lettering there is just in silver for the base, side to side. You can see the green. I think there's a pink one out there too. I don't have nearly all of them for sure. That is for sure. All right, so let's move along here. A Ronald Acuna appearance again. This is the cracked ice, blue ice. Love this card when I picked it up. I just love the cracked ice, and especially the blue ones. Ties in real well with his jersey. Got a Gem Mint 10 on that. These are numbered, and these are numbered to 149. So pretty cool. I like this card quite a bit, and it is very clean, so went ahead and sent that in. Heard he's I'll be honest, I don't follow baseball too much, but heard he's a really good player, and so I figured I'd pick up a few of his rookies a while back during his rookie season, and now just went ahead and got a few sent in to grade. Okay, so now we have a Steph Curry appearance. This is a camo. Yes, it is a camo. Usually camos are rare and numbered low in basketball, but not for this release. These came out of retail packs, I believe, retail cello packs, so they're not rare at all. This is a very low-end card, but thought it looked nice and with gem, which typically these Crusades are not hard to gem, so they might be a good card to, if you're a basketball collector and want to get into grading, maybe start with some of those or similar cards. Okay, so National Convention Luka, and that's a 2019 rookie card, and this was the magnetic fur, and this one's numbered to 99. So we've seen the regular was 299, the spokes was to 50, and then now it's kind of hard to see there, but to 99. This is the magnetic fur, and that got a Gem Mint 10. So pretty happy with that. All right, and here's one of our other Jordans. Like I said, I had a few of these. These will be resold as some of these others in this batch as well. But these 8s will be resold. They have nice eye appeal. They have really good centering. There's just something on those that's holding them back. Now this one here is an Allen Iverson Class X Contenders Mint 9. I figured this would gem. I'm not disappointed with the 9, but I figured it would gem, which is why I sent it. I just picked this up for my personal collection because I liked Allen Iverson as a player when he was in the league, and the red parallel ties in well with the jerseys, so just thought it'd be a really cool card to have. And it got a 9, so definitely 9 is presentable. Thick slab for the thicker card in this case. So nice AI there. Here's a one card, the one card in the order that did not get graded, and this was a Jordan minimum size requirement, so it didn't meet the size requirements for grading. And this is, as you can see, a Stadium Club Jordan versus Dumar's Nemesis card from 1995. I'm not sure what what's going on with Stadium Club. I mean, as you can see, this card is very, very clean. I thought I would get a 9, maybe a 10, but I'm not sure what's up with Stadium Club back in that time period. If you saw one of my other bulk sub videos, there was a Ken Griffey Jr. and a Michael Jordan base cards from, I believe, 93. That both came back minimum size required, and now I'm getting this one here from Stadium Club in 95. So I'm not sure if it was just something up with their production back then, that sometimes there was some cards that just were cut wrong, and so they don't have the minimum size. I don't know. I just find it interesting that cards from the same manufacturer or brand are coming back that way. So that one will excuse me, end up in just my ungraded Jordan collection. So next up here, another Luka. This is the number to 299 regular version rookies. Got a gem mint 10. So pretty cool grade on that. Already saw a few of those. Now I have some Kobe rookies in this order, and these are head scratchers to me, honestly. I got beat up on these. The first one here is the UD3. Came back in near mint to mint 8, and I'm looking at these things, and I guess there's just something I missed, because I thought the centering was fine. I thought the edges and the corners were pretty good. I mean, you can't expect a 10 on everything, which I don't, but if it misses a 10, I would think these cards would grade a 9, and I just don't see it. I'm not sure what's going on. Similarly, this Kobe here in 8.5 on the Skybox rookie. I mean, I thought surfaces were clean, corners and edges look pretty good, so I don't know. I really don't. And a spoiler alert, I do have an Upper Deck rookie in this batch that came back in 8. So like I said, I don't know on these Kobe's, so we'll get to that 8 here in one of these stacks. So we're about the halfway point here. So next up, we've got a Marvin Bagley rookie card out of Court Kings. Came back in mint 9. This is the level 1, easiest to get. There's your one up there. Okay, got 2 of those. All right. I like the design of these cards, particularly this one. The level 3 from this year, honestly, I think is ugly. And I just don't even own any of Luka or Bagley. I just stayed away from it. I actually like this design the best. Well, I like the level 4 the best, which are extremely rare and expensive, and then I like this one, I would say, second best. So here's the same card, gem mint 10 for bags. All right, now these next 2 are a couple of the better cards in the order. They got 9s, which is respectable for the chrome finish. This is the Marvin Bagley auto out of Optic Contenders, and these are on card, so pretty nice look in there. Was hoping for the 10 on this one, and this other one here, I got one just like it, and well, not just like it, it's the same design but different photo. Now, like I said earlier, PSA is inconsistent with what slabs they use, and this is probably the best example I can think of. Same card, same product, same thickness of the card, but 2 different size slabs. And yes, I'm a little OCD, so that bugs, but it's what they did. So someone, explain that one to me. The same order, same grader, I assume, doing the whole order, but maybe not. I don't know. So at any rate, and these 2 were both in the sub back to back, so they were both in the same part in the sub. So you'd see these 2 cards back to back and think, well, let's put them in the same size slab, but apparently not. All right. This is out of the National Convention, came back in mint 9. Probably not quite centered well enough for a 10. I think it's probably right with that grade. There's not a lot of margin. Thickness of the red to the thickness of the white right there is how you can tell. I've heard that these are not numbered, but I heard the print run on these I think was 10. So pretty rare. And a nice red, white, and blue Bagley. All right, and then we have a Bagley acetate rookies out of Court Kings. I believe these were a retail blaster box exclusive. Not rare or anything. I think there were a couple of these acetate rookies in each blaster, so certainly not rare, but just kind of a cool card. I'd like to get a Luka at some point. I just haven't chased one yet. Here's a head scratcher Bagley, PSA 8. This is the Prism base Ruby Wave rookie card. Centering looked pretty good. Corners and edges still look fine, so maybe there was something on the surface that I missed. But that one's definitely not that great. And then we have a couple of Marvin Bagley red, white, and blue Prism rookies. One with a 9 and one with a Gem Mint 10. And they look identical. Okay. All right, so now, excuse me, we've got a status rookie card of Luka. This is the blue parallel. Got a Gem Mint 10, so really cool. Really like these blues. I probably saw one of these in my last bulk, so I've got one there, and then this one gemmed as well. Oh, and here's the Kobe. Here he is right here, PSA 8. So let's take a look at this one here. You know, I think the corners are looking pretty good there. And again, you're looking for something to bring it all the way down to an 8, for crying out loud. It's usually with an 8, I mean, you can see what's wrong with it without too much inspection. And that's what I call these head scratchers, is there's nothing readily visible that you think, well, that's, you know, that's definitely an 8, or it's not, or lower, right? It's not mint condition. I don't know. All right, so let's see what we got here. Next up, we got a Kobe Bryant Topps Chrome 2008 base card. This one gemmed. Got a Gem Mint 10. And like I said, these chrome ones are tough because of surfaces. I've bought a lot of raw cards, not just Kobe, but some other guys here and there. I hardly ever grade these because there's so much issue with surfaces. And centering as well with chrome is tough. This one looks centered nice, so went ahead and sent it in. Then you got black borders on the back. So if you're not careful with it, you're gonna ding one of those corners or edges, and that's gonna keep you from a gem. So there's a lot of challenges with this particular card. So I'm happy to have this one come back as a Gem Mint 10. All right, Kobe again here. We've got the Topps Turkey Red, white parallel of Kobe. This one came back a 9. It might be the centering. Maybe that wasn't quite good enough for a 10. But otherwise, I thought it looked pretty good. I think I bought this one on ComC actually. Looked pretty good in the scans. I think that's where I got this card. So anyway, Topps Turkey Red, white parallel. Here's a 2008 Topps Chrome Mint 9 Kobe, card number 24. So you saw the base card there, and then this is some sort of subset card out of the same set. All right, so Mint 9. Okay, Steph Curry, Silver Prism out of 2013 Select. I think this is the premier level, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it says on there anywhere. More of the current Select sets are putting the level on there, whether it's premier, courtside, concourse, etc. So in recent years, at least, concourse is the easiest to pull, followed by then a little harder than that is premier, and then courtside, which is the tough one. to pull. Those are the really rare ones. Okay, and a mint 9 on the silver prism from 2017 select. So see here, yeah, here we go. So here's where they're starting to note it. Here it says concourse. So for this year, that's the easiest one to pull. All right, blue parallel, same card, mint 9. These are numbered to 299 on the back. Thought that would gem. Really need a 10 on that card. This is a cool card here. This is out of a 2015 Prism. It's a USA basketball insert of Anthony Davis. Got a gem mint 10. Just looked really clean, so I thought, you know, I'll go ahead and slab that. Likely we'll just resell it. Same with some of these other guys. So some player collectors or whatnot of Curry and AD can get some of these cards into their collection, because I like grading. It's fun, you know. Don't always have to, you know, make a bunch of money on the cards. It's just fun. I find it fun to do. So, and getting a new order back is like ripping a box of cards and pulling some good stuff. I mean, that's what it feels like for me when I see the grades, and I'm like, you know, I'm excited to get what I got. So here's a Purple Dazzle Buddy Healed rookie card out of Threads. This is a mint 9. These are numbered really low to 15 right there. This one's numbered 4 out of 15. Okay, so almost a 10. I think that upper left corner, as you can see, a little bit of white. You know, maybe that's about it that's wrong with this card. You know, and honestly, I've seen PSA 10s with that kind of white on one corner, but you know, grading I don't believe is perfect. It is subjective, of course. So this one's a rookie card of Buddy Hield from the National Convention, and this is a really rare one, number 205. So it's tough to find these. Got a mint 9. So, and again, mint 9s are definitely nice cards. But some of them, when you send them in, you're kind of hoping for that 10. Okay, here is another head scratcher. I don't collect Tim Duncan, but I thought this one would be a good one to get a 10 on, and it only got an 8. I'm not sure what the deal was with this, but you know, it looked pretty clean, and that mark is on the case there. So this is numbered to 149, and somebody's car alarm is honking its horn out there, so hopefully that's not too much of a impact. Hopefully you can't hear that, but that's what's happening if you do hear that, and I apologize for it. Hopefully it'll stop soon. We have Ronald Acuna Studio Gem Mint 10. And next up here, we've got another rookies to 299 mint 9 of Luka. All right. And there's another blue parallel from Status, got a gem mint 10. So pretty cool. And these are not a tough grade either. So it's a real low end Luka, and they're not tough to slab. Here's the one Kobe rookie that was actually not too bad. This was a mint 9, centered nice. This is the top space rookie, so that got a mint 9. And here's a mint 9 on the card we've seen before there. This is the 2008 Topps Chrome Kobe. And again, not quite as centered as well as the other one. Maybe that's why that was a 9, who knows. All right, so we got another Bagley here, red, white, and blue, gem mint 10. We've got a Bagley Prism base, gem mint 10. And no more car alarm, thankfully. So here is the gem mint 10 base Marvin Bagley. All right, so a couple of those. Again, hoping hoping that he reaches his potential, which, you know, who knows exactly what that is, but he was the #2 pick in the draft, of course, drafted before Luka, so we're one of the dubious. We and the Suns have the dubious distinction of not drafting Luka Doncic, unfortunately. Okay, this is for my PC here. Frank Thomas, mint 9, so I think maybe the top-bottom centering on the front possibly is what's holding this one back. Thought it looked like it could get a 10, but on some of these older cards, sometimes you just, you know, it feels like they're only going to give out certain amount of 10s on especially the key rookie cards. But I didn't have this one. I have a 9 of pretty much all his other ones, I think, score and upper deck or tops and such. But that Bowman one I didn't have, so I figured I'd send that in. All right. And we have a Ken Griffey Jr. near mint to mint 7. I'll take it, you know. I think I bought a complete set of this, and this was in pretty good shape. I like the centering on it, so I thought, you know, I'd give it a try. You know, it was really, really clean. There was one thing on the back, so the hologram isn't entirely intact there, but on the back edge, as I remember, yeah, you can see up here on the corner down to about the tip of my thumb. If you can see when the light catches it, possibly there's a little bit of a curve there. It's kind of catching the light right there. That's an imperfection on the card, just from the manufacturing process. So when I saw that, I was like, well, you know, I'll go ahead and send it in anyway because I'm curious. Because literally, I believe, guys, that the rest of the card was great. So without that, it's probably a 9 or a 10. But anyway, nice card. One of my favorites. So this one here, Randy Johnson, same set, rookie card, mint 9. I thought this would get a 10, possibly. I mean, the difference between a 9 and 10 on these cards is really tough. I'm not even sure what distinguishes the two, but, you know, this thing looked pretty much perfect all the way around to me. Perfect hologram on the back, which it's even centered too. Great centering on the front. And it got a 9, you know, which is okay, but was hoping for a 10 on that. All right, this one here, I don't know what happened. A near mint 7 on the blue refractor. So I'm not sure what I'll do with this card, honestly. I might snap this out and have it ungraded. It's numbered to 299. It's a PC card either way, but I, you know, want at least a 9 on something like this. Out of 2010 finest, you know, modern card. But no such luck. All right, so a couple of Acunas here. The Topps Heritage Gem Mint 10. And this one was nicely centered, so went ahead and sent that one in. Pretty clean along the edges, right? So has all the characteristics of a 10 that you'd expect. No, nothing white on the back. And there's the second one there. Basically looks the same on the back, so I won't flip that one over. All right. Okay, here's a Jordan that got an 8. This is a Tribute to Greatness insert out of MVP. You know, I collect Jordan PSA graded cards. I like 9s or above. And mostly I go for 9s, honestly, because of the prices. Of 10s or so much. So this is another one like, well, why is it an 8 PSA? It's looks like a mint card, but not so much. All right, we're gonna finish out here with a few more cards. We've got a Luka Doncic Gem Mint 10 Chronicles Obsidian preview card, just the base version, not numbered. And let's see, so the Blue Chronicles Obsidians we're pretty much wrapping up with here. So there's this Jordan card here that got a 7. Again, some of these Jordan cards and Kobe cards, from the 90s, early 2000s or so, just were kind of disappointments in this sub. Lots of good stuff to kind of balance it out, but a few that were just, oh, not so great. All right, so the blue, these were the best cards in the order, really, in terms of value. So I'll show you one here up close, and we'll go through the other ones quickly. So here's the Blue Phoenix parallel out of Chronicles, rookie card, Gem Mint 10. This is numbered to 99, so you can see on the back there, 41 of 99. Clean all the way around, so real nice on that card. So I sent in 5 of these in this order, and I got 4 10s and 1 9. So there's 1 10, there's 2 10s. There's the third. Okay. There's the fourth. And the fifth, which was a mint 9. And honestly, that's what I expected. I saw a slight surface issue with one of them. Obviously, I didn't write down what serial number it was, but when I sent all these in, I figured 1 9 and 4 10s. And that's indeed what happened. So certainly pretty excited to get these back. These are definitely expensive cards nowadays, and they're certainly hard to find. And I just loved this card from the beginning, so I picked up whatever I could find at reasonable prices when they came out. So anyway, that's going to do it for the sub. Let me know what you think about it. Obviously some disappointments, but certainly some exciting ones, and love for the PC and so forth. I thank you all for watching, and stay tuned. I do have another card, a PSA order coming in. It's my last one out there at PSA. It is in the mail, should be delivered this week. It's a small 4-card regular service order, all Lukas. So be on the lookout for that. And then outside of that, it'll be a while before another sub, because I don't even have anything in the queue, so to speak. Nothing at PSA right now. But thank you for watching, and enjoy.